In this morning's Health Watch, short sleepers. They're less than 3% of the population, and everyone else is probably very jealous of them. Marisol Castro has a story of people who can get by on about half as much sleep as the rest of us.
Yes, and we know that sleep is very coveted when we wake up at what time?
3:30.
3:20. I got you by 10 minutes, Chris. Imagine this. What if 4 hours of sleep a night was enough? It would certainly make a lot of people's schedules a lot easier. But for some, it's just the right amount. And not surprisingly, they're called short sleepers.
Sleep is a necessity, not a luxury.
Most people need 7 to 9 hours.
Most of us need at least 7.
Humans need about 16 hours of wakefulness and 8 hours of sleep.
Well, maybe not all humans. If a 4-hour slumber leaves you feeling spry, dream big, because rumor has it you're in elite company. DeVinci painted masterpieces, Napoleon conquered an empire, and Martha Stewart created one on minimal shut-eye. Behold the short sleeper. While you're tossing and turning all night, these superhumans sleep just 4 to 6 hours and wake up fully rested, fully recharged.
I think I might be the chosen one.
Dan Ninen is a short-sleeping comedian.
Did anybody not get that?
Who says he actually benefits from going to bed at midnight and waking up at 4 a.m.
I mean, I estimated maybe 15 to 20% more time than your average person, so I can get a lot more done.
Which means more hours to write jokes and travel between gigs. Ninen says he never drinks caffeine because he simply doesn't need it.
I feel like I have all this energy and very positive all the time.
They appear to be extremely energetic, very, very productive, go, 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 a lot of drive, despite the fact that they're sleeping less than the average person.
Short sleepers don't nap, they don't rely on caffeine, and doctors say most of them are more outgoing and upbeat than the average person.
Do you think this is innate, or can one actually learn how to be a short sleeper?
It is innate in those people that have the genetic tendency to be a short sleeper. I don't think you can learn to be a short sleeper.
Researchers at the University of California, San Francisco have pinpointed a genetic mutation unique to short sleepers. They say the condition may run in families.
We identify a single person who's a natural short sleeper. It is often the case that one of their parents has the same trait, 50% of their brothers and sisters and children have the same trait.
Doctors warn if you're not a short sleeper by nature, don't try to become one. Sleep deprivation can lead to serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease. So obviously, listen to your body.
That was my next question, is how healthy can this be? I mean, it's got to catch up with some people at some point.
Right. So according to this study, if you are in fact not a short sleeper and you just think you can get by on 4 hours, what's going to happen is you're just going to become sleep deprived. And so then you try to make up for it on the weekends, which I'm sure that's something that you probably do. I try to do the same thing. It's called sleep debt. So in other words, if you don't get the recommended daily allowance of sleep, you're never going to catch up to it. You're never going to fulfill it.
I think the one thing that was funny that the comedian mentioned is that the days are so much longer. You can get so much more done. If you're only sleeping 3 hours a day.
And again, this only affects about 1 to 3% of the population. They're still studying it. You know, it's a gene. It's not like we're going to be cloned.
There's no magic pill for it just yet. I think it's funny how they're all in better moods too. They get such short amount of sleep, but they're in better moods.
They seem to be
no
in
naps.
No naps, no caffeine, no nothing.
Crazy. I get 5.5 hours in each night, consistently.
And you're always happy.
I'm always happy, but I pass out on the cab ride home. I mean, it's like I need those naps. Marisol, thank you. Good to see you.